Well. Night number four at the Sphere is complete. And how about saving the best for last, huh? Oh, man. I almost just want to start here. I want to start with this more, really. And those thanks, boy, Trey. He wasn't awkward with those thanks at all, was he? Man, how you perform in front of, nearly, I don't know how many millions of people now, but you got to talk to him for a few moments. But that was nice of him to thank everybody. And yes, thank everybody. Thanks, everybody, because I will probably forget at the end. So here we go. I guess we got to start all the way back at Plasma. And, look, I thought we had a pretty good grasp on the theme here, but I'm just kind of lost again. And by the time all of this was done, it really doesn't matter what the theme was now, does it? So here we go. We got the Plasma thing starting things off tonight. And it went like most Plasmas do, or not, maybe not most, but some. It was pretty. And what was that going on? Was that like a city? Every now and then, I feel like you'd catch an image of a city or a skyline. Mary felt the same way. She was watching the opener with me, and then you would lose it. It would break off into almost like a mirrored vision of a city or something like that. And then we get into Evolve, the hit single Evolve from the band Phish. Coming to a town near you, maybe. We'll see. Maybe it depends. They're playing some towns this summer. All right, so Evolve, we knew that had to come at some point, right? Not that they're a band that's going around promoting singles, but they had to get Evolve in there, and then Ghost. Woo! Now, I don't know what was going on with the robots, and I'm going to have to give this Ghost another listen because it was really good, and I would lose focus at times wondering what is going on with these robots. Are they going to turn into a ghost? The three robots turn into one robot at some point. It's firing like lasers out of its eyes. I don't know what was going on with the robots. All right, there's a something each night where you're like, the car wash, huh? Like the floats, huh? The cars, eh? All right. So then this divided sky, a really nice divided sky, really cool clouds. The visual lit up there in the Sphere. That was one of the highlights of the first set. And a real nice divided sky there. And then into Shay. So coming off of this divided sky in Ghost, we get an acoustic mid first set acoustic Trey shade there. And the band was there. It wasn't a solo acoustic. Followed by a Hey Stranger and then Character Zero ending the set there. And then a Hey Stranger. That was maybe my favorite Hey Stranger so far. So I guess, and there's been a couple of songs that I've said that about now. So maybe some of them are growing on me. We welcomed Life Saving Gun to the party. Oblivion opening up the second set. Another one I think a lot of people were calling Oblivion before tonight even started, and it comes in, and then this is really, while it was good, this is really where all the madness starts to take over here with the Down with Disease, multiple layers to the jam. There was almost woos at one point, but Fishman would not allow it. He was just barreling through. And then each guy had their moment. Like, it wasn't not necessarily solos either, and then all four would get together, and then like Page would break off, do his thing. That would just lead to another layer of the jam. So almost, reminiscent of the chalk dust that we got just back in Mexico. Just another one here. Whew. So this year starting out pretty strong, huh? As far as how deep can they get with the jam. And they actually finished the Down with Disease. How about that? Something you don't get all of the time. And then a Beneath a Sea of Stars, one I was really hoping for coming into this run. Now, it didn't look up there exactly how I had envisioned. It still looked really cool. And for the people that maybe groaned a little bit this Beneath the Sea of Stars, I think it definitely delivered. Maybe Beneath the Sea of Stars finally gained some fans tonight. If not, man, I mean, if this one didn't get you, nothing's ever going to. And then the 2001 that everybody obviously expected and wanted. And, if you only focused on the stage lights there, you got a little bit of a CK flav on the 2001. Maybe not the home run that we thought it would be. I thought we'd walk away from these four nights, and that would be one of the ones that was the ringer of the run. Not that it was bad or anything. And then Into the Light. This is where you decided the set was not going to let up, because they go into a light here, and it seems like, all right, we got us a nice, decent Type 1 light here. Fishman couldn't hold off the woos any longer. We got a woo party in light, and then post woo the light. Maybe it helped. Maybe I'm not pro woo, but it may have helped in the light jam, because post woos the light jam really just took off. And kind of became one, maybe like Beneath the Sea of Stars, and like a lot of people kind of frown on light at this point. It's not always a complete banger, but it's usually one that delivers. I don't know. I don't know. So maybe. Even you even got the woo in the light now. So perhaps Ether Edge. Okay, I don't know how it got invited to the party. This is a legendary set here in the mix, and then Ether Edge. Not that it was bad, or anything. Kind of like Hey Stranger over here. Out of all the new songs, there's a couple that I don't like and a few that are growing on me. Ether Edge for sure, and then here it comes. I thought the set was ending this way here. I'm looking at the clock thinking, yes, they're going to do it. You could even, congratulations and thank you to the crowd. You could hear a nice little crowd pop for Piper right when they heard those first few notes. So they were all fired up and ready to go, excited for what I thought would be a set closing Piper, and then it's a smoke show. It wasn't just like a token couple of minutes, we got to end this thing. They gave Piper the attention it deserved, and then First Tube, the actual set closer, and it went kind of wild. I'm not always a big First Tube guy, but recognizing that this was a big moment in place for First Tube, and it looked really cool. Giving Trey a chance to do his favorite thing. I don't know if it's his favorite thing or not. I know thanking people in front of everybody was not his favorite thing, because that's how they started the Encore. Everybody from Dickie Scotland to Abby, who seemed to have a lot to do with this. And if you didn't like all the visuals, and you're kind of a naysayer, blame Canada. Turns out some good folks from Montreal behind a lot of this. I should have known, I should have suspected that myself. French Canadians, that threw me off a little bit, like, oh, French Canadians, eh? Yeah, all right, I see. So then it did not end with more, thankfully, because I did not want it to end that way. I really did not, but then Slave to the Traffic Light, yes, coming through, and it was a very good Slave. Kind of, like the Divided Sky seemed like it had some attention paid to it, so did the Slave to the Traffic Light. And what a way to end it. That is one of my favorite run enders. And they delivered it. What a Piper late in the set. It's almost like this second set was nearly a dream set for me. Light and Piper, two of my favorites. 2001, everybody loves the Down with Disease as much as we get it in that spot. Woo! All right, man. Look at me. They even got me wooing. Whew. Last night I was saying, let's go. Tonight I'm wooing. I don't know what's going on, man. What has the spear done to me? Probably those French Canadians. Oh no. All right, guys, I got to get some sleep. Believe it or not, I'm getting married Tuesday. So, I will recap everything and get back and listen to this only. I like to listen to it only. And so stay tuned, and no need to go away. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Lots of Phish coming up. If you enjoyed the run and you thought that Piper was on it, go ahead and give that Piper a big thumbs up. And therefore, you'll be giving my video a thumbs up. But, they'll know. All right, guys. Boom. We are out of here. Love you guys. Woohoo. Can't believe it's over. That was the perfect amount, though, More than 4 nights in Vegas. Things start to get a little dicey. Boom.